Good morning, bookie bashers, run line smashers, total hustlers, dog line crushers, and this is Light It Up with your boy Dom Rici here.
Light it up. Show's about to begin.
Every time I hear that kid's voice, I crack up. How's everybody doing tonight? This is Dom Rici. Welcome to Light It Up. Tonight, I'm going to do a little preview on what we have coming up on Who-Bangin Sports. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing on Light It Up. And I'm glad everybody's here. I'm glad everybody's going to join in. I'm going to need some help with some of you people. I'm going to have some of you come on. We'll do some interviews. We'll talk about how everybody maybe breaks down some games, how we look at some ways of picking out games. I don't want to do another sports betting, pick show, break down individual games. We have plenty of that coming up, and we have plenty of that on the internet. So I figure we'll try to do something a little bit different. So hopefully everybody is going to be on board, and I couldn't be happier to be doing something like this. And before I start, I just want to say that it's an honor and just a pleasure to be hooking up with some of these guys that we are hooking up with at Who-Bangin Sports Talk. It's a no-brainer for me. I was asked to do this, and it was a pleasure. I mean, how can I go wrong? First of all, I got the two young guns, the guys that know about today's market, the guys that follow the stuff, the guys that are in tune really with today's way of doing things. And that's my buddy, my partner from the original Light It Up baseball show, Noli Knows, which we will be doing again when baseball season, so don't worry. Me and Noli will still be back together, always doing baseball. But for now, as part of our little family here, we got Noli Knows, and we also got our boy OG Wham, Trot Wham, just a great guy, a very knowledgeable guy on all the sports. But you guys know NBA is really his thing. And if you didn't know about Noli, besides being a great baseball capper, he's really in tune with this college basketball. I've noticed what he's been doing just first couple of days, and it's just amazing. So, there's plenty of good cappers on college basketball, but add Noli to your list because he's definitely one of them. And then, of course, how can I leave out my brothers, the guys I immediately hooked up with, the guys, as soon as I met, even before I met them, as soon as I started talking to them, we became friends. And that's DJ Big Boss and Big Ragu. These guys are just, great guys, and between all of us, I think we're going to be able to put out something, hopefully, that everybody enjoys. So that's enough for the formalities, and let me just tell you a little bit about Light It Up. What I'm going to try to do is start off the show every week with maybe a weekend review, see if there's anything important that happened during the past week in the sports world mostly. I'm not going to be tied down 100% to the sports. 80, 90%, yes, but every once in a while we'll go off on a little tangent about, something that major that happened, in the world, or in something funny, or, whatever. But mostly it's going to be sports and, things, for instance, like yesterday. It impressed me yesterday that, as I tweeted out, it was the 244th anniversary of the United States Marine Corps. And we all know that today's Veterans Day, and I noticed that the NFL has a thing called the NFLsalute.com. And if you go on there, I went on before. They got some really nice different apparel and different stuff for every team in the NFL. And they're selling all this different paraphernalia and different apparel. And it's going all towards charities to do with, obviously, the armed forces and stuff. So I thought that was pretty good thing the NFL is doing. When it comes to that kind of stuff, the NFL is pretty on top of things like that, especially with the bad press, bad news the NFL has gotten over the last couple of years between the kneeling thing and, all the craziness that's going on in the country. So, and I do have some things to say about the NFL coming up on some other shows, which I know some other people might have to say also. But for now, well, we're going to give props out to the NFL. So we'll be going over topics like that and some other ones, and hopefully we can find some interesting things to talk about. Another thing I like to do is just a segment and have some of these great cappers that we all know come in and maybe talk to me about how they cap games. Give out a few strategies. I don't want them to give out all their secrets, but a few strategies on how they get to that game. Why are you picking the 49ers tonight? Why did you like the under in a game yesterday? Things like that. Also, topics like, is the NFL fixed, for instance? Major League Sports in America fixed? Are officials being paid off? Are officials do they play favorites? Things like that. I have opinions on all that kind of stuff. And hopefully other people will also have opinions. And you don't have to agree with me. Like I always say, you have the right to have your opinion. It's probably wrong, but hey, I'll give you the chance to say what you got to say. So hopefully we'll get into stuff like that. And another thing that we're going to start to do is a thing that came up was a brainstorm of our technical advisor and our creative genius, DJ Big Boss, and that's called Rici's Rants.
Get ready for Rici's Rants.
Did you hear what they said? Testing. Modern technology.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's it, man. Rici's Rants. I guess I'm known a little bit for speaking what I have to say and sometimes not caring who's around to hear it. But that's something we're going to be going into. There's a lot of topics that I could go into, off of my head, just for a little bit of something. But I'm really going to do it next week. We'll have a full show, and you guys will really get the feel of what we're going to try to do. But one of the things that already are bothering me but it's good and bad. I guess I'm getting popular. I guess people are starting to see me because I'm getting the most asinine DMs on Twitter. I am getting the most ridiculous comments lately, and ridiculous offers from people I've never heard of. And I don't know what they think or who they think I am, but it's pretty crazy. I got some put aside for you guys that you'll be like, what the hell are they talking about? And for that's going to be one of my rants. We have a whole bunch of things scheduled, and I'll tell you, a lot of them that have nothing to do with sports, but some do, and hopefully we could maybe again do something where after the rants, we'll put something out on Twitter or on the chat here. You guys can comment, and maybe next week we'll talk about some of the comments, see if some people agreed with me or disagreed with me. Maybe there'll be some funny ones, and we'll get some of you guys on that way also. We're going to try to make this a community effort, and if we can, I think it'll be fun. There's just how there's every day something new is popping up. Every day something crazy. The only thing we won't go into is politics, and of course, we never talk about things like religion or anything like that. But other than that, anything is free game. And hopefully everybody likes it. So that's kind of like what we're going to be doing with Light It Up. Like I said, we have some great cappers in our group with what we started 2 years ago. And a lot of guys, you guys know the names. And some guys, you guys don't know the names. But they're not all the same 5 or 6 cappers that we've been seeing on YouTube for the last couple of years. A lot of great guys, don't get me wrong. But there's a whole new community coming up. And there's a lot of smart guys, and hopefully we got the mix of the 5 of us, where we have the old school, the new school, and in the middle we meet and we could find success and share it with everybody else. So not to repeat myself again, but that's really the basis of Light It Up. I don't want to pick games, I don't want to pick shows. I just want to talk about a bunch of different things that are on my mind and hopefully that are on your mind. So hopefully it works out like that. And but before, what I like to do next is get DJ Big Boss in here, and we could let you guys know what else we're going to do besides Light It Up. We have a whole slate of shows starting next week. We have shows every day of the week. We got some surprised hosts coming up. And I hope you guys will like it. So Here's my boy, DJ Big Boss. Welcome in, DJ.
What up, Dom Rici?
Brother.
You're doing an awesome job, man. Appreciate you and everything you do, man. And we just rolling them out right here, Who-Bangin Sports, man. That's how we do it over here. It's the Light It Up show. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Be there for the first episode next Monday. It's going to be coming on right here, same place, pretty much same time right now as well. So pull up for supporting my guy, Dom Rici, Mondays, 6 p.m. on the west and 9 p.m. on the east. Gonna light it up with him for sure. But if you don't know, we already got a nice lineup each and every week right here on the Who-Bangin Sports Talk. Let's get into that. And I'll share with you guys a little some of our trailers. First up, we got the Boss and the Saw Show, which comes on Thursdays, 6 p.m. On the west, 9 p.m. on the east. So make sure you check that out.
The show that started it all.
The show that started it all.
That's right.
And
Hit
then
it, DJ. Hit that trailer.
Oh, here the Boss and the Saw Show.
Boss and the Sauce Show.
Boss and the Saw Show.
Boss and the Sauce Show.
All right, you like that? You like that? That's the Boss and the Saw Show on
funny.
Thursdays. Me and Big Ragu breaking down college football. Every now and then we throw in some NFL plays and whatever else we feel. But we're going to be rocking the Boss and the Saw Show every Thursdays until further notice on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on the 11 Sports Next. So be in tune for that. And then on Fridays, when you want to come hang out, have a drink, maybe you didn't go out this Friday, you got to stay inside, your money ain't right. Pull up a chair right here on the Who-Bangin Sports channel and hang out with all the personalities from all the shows and very special guests, some cappers and stuff we have all the time on the Who-Bangin. And that's the Who-Bangin Lounge right there. You could come there on Fridays and hang out with us on Fridays. We have a lot of fun. But right now, one more time, right now you're on the Light It Up show, which is going to be coming on every Monday right here on the Who-Bangin Sports channel. And it goes a little something like this.
Good morning, bookie bashes, run line smashes, total hustlers, dog line crushes. And this is Light It Up with your boy Dom Rici here.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're gonna make that kid a star before he knows it. If you guys, I know some of you know already, but if you people don't know, that's my little grandson Lucas Dominic, and he's 5, and he don't know it yet. But we're gonna make him a star before he knows it. Pops over here. That's what he calls me. He's gonna need somebody to take care of him in those older years. Feed me a little money on the side for my gambling addiction. So man, we got to get this kid rolling right away. But yeah, man, I just laugh every time I hear it. DJ put that in there for me, and it was a surprise, and I really liked it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Grandfather style, man.
Yes, sir.
You got the real nice grandfather style over there, man.
That's right. He's a good kid. Hey, listen, I like to say hello to everybody. We got some people in the chat, man. We got like 40 or so people in the chat. Of course, our big Ragu right in there before we even started. Always supporting me, always supporting us. Man, that guy's just family to us, and I just love him. Virgil 18. Who else is in here? DJ, we got my thing is screwing up. Nathan W. We have of course Unbelievable. That's that guy Eric, man, he's a great guy. Coco, Bongo. Oh man, thank you guys. Thank you everybody for coming in. My little chat. Vincent Johnson. My thing is cutting out a little bit, so I'm missing something. Kai McNeil. Who is that Kai McNeil? I heard that name before. But anyhow, thank you everybody for coming in, man. Hey DJ, don't we have another show? We have a couple shows that we don't have the trailers yet for, but we are working on something, aren't we?
Absolutely, man. You know, we under construction on the Wham Talk show, which is supposed
Yes.
to come out on Wednesdays. But we're putting in the works for maybe 2 weeks after next week when this show lights off, that we're going to open up another show with a guy you all love. The one that's making unders great again, our own Noli Knows,
Yes,
is
sir.
going to be introducing his show on Tuesday. So, I mean, we got it all wrapped up. How better can it get? You can see Dom Rici on Mondays, subjects, and
Oop, I think he's breaking up a little. But yeah, man,
and then
here we
on
go.
I'm back in on
You're back in, my
Tuesdays.
brother.
You're gonna be able to catch Noli Knows on
Yes.
his show, and then on Wednesdays,
That's going to
once
be
we
the
get everything
NCAA
acclimated,
basketball.
we'll have
Yeah.
Wham Talk,
Yeah.
and then on Thursdays it'll always be the boss
Oh,
and the sauce, live
always.
and direct. And on Fridays, we just kind of relax and have a good time. And
Yes.
just,
Yes.
sometimes it ends up like we want to be on there for 2-3 hours, but we
Yeah.
just have good with our Capper friends and have a good time on the Who-Bangin Sports Lounge. So make sure y'all join us over there. Like, follow, subscribe, follow Dom Rici, Big Ragu, Trot Wham, myself, Noli Knows, and
Yeah.
stay in tune to what we got going on. If you're on Facebook, Twitter, any of those things, look up Who Bangin
Periscope.
Sports. Make
What else we got,
sure you look
DJ?
up
Periscope, 11sports.net. We next 11 Sports Next. That's what it
11
is. 11
Sports Next. Yeah, catch us
Yes,
on
sir.
Twitch on 11 Sports Next, on Zumo TV,
Yeah.
Samsung TV.
We're
We
starting to get
live, man.
around
We
here.
doing this thing for real, and we not just here for the moment. We're gonna be here for the long haul. You'll see us right here on the same place, probably the same time next year as well. But hopefully, we'll be doing even bigger and better things. So stay tuned with the Who Bangin Sports Talk channel. I'm gonna get out of here. Let you close it up, Dom Rici.
Okay, DJ, I will see you later.
Thanks
Thank
for
you, my
having me.
brother. Okay, my brother. Hey, guys and girls, you know where to find us on Twitter. I forget everybody's handle. You don't need everybody's handle. You type in the word Noli. There's only one Noli. Noli knows. You type in Noli. Noli knows is going to come up. It is. You type in OG Wham, or you type in Trot Wham. Come on, man. There's only one OG Wham. There's only one DJ Big Boss. You don't need the numbers. There's only one Big Ragu. So, guys, girls, you know how to find us. We don't have to go into all those formalities. But anyhow, let me get out of here. Let me get some rest. Get ready for. I think I have some bad weather coming into New York. Oh yeah, before I leave, let me just give a little thought that we might all keep thinking about for the rest of the week. There's a lot of bad weather in the mid part of the country, Chicago and that whole Midwest area. A lot of snow coming in, and it's coming all this way, northeast. And they're talking about some bad weather. I mean, today, it was 65 degrees in New York. It was 40 degrees yesterday. The weather's been going up and down like crazy. But the Northeast, Midwest and Northeast could affect some games this weekend. So something maybe we should look out for on, we have Thursday night football. Maybe we have Wednesday night football too this week, like last week. We have Thursday night football. We have Friday. We have Saturday. We have Sunday. So that might be something everybody wants to keep in tune with that weather. It might affect some of our games, some of our capping, and So just keep that in mind. And before I just keep on rambling, let me get the hell out of here and thank everybody for coming in. I love doing this stuff. I love the guys I'm doing it with. And I would do it if there was one person listening or, a million listening, because I just like being with these guys, and doing this is what I love. And I know it's what we all love. So, if we get to keep on going, I'll get everybody on I can get, If you have something to say, you DM me, you tweet me, and I'll try to get you on. I'm going to have some surprise guests on that you people wouldn't think about. And we're going to talk into some subjects, like I said before, boxing, MMA. I have a boxing friend that I'm trying to get on. He's fighting on a card at the Barclays Center, December 6th or 7th. I got to get the right dates, but I'm going to try to get him on before that. And, I know we got a lot of MMA guys, a lot of young guys into the MMA, and, I'm still skeptical about that. So we're going to talk about that. I have no problem, You know, you come up with a valid argument, a valid reason, maybe I'll change my mind. But, you know, keep in touch. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. And until next time, this is Dom Rici with Light It Up. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.